It's time to take a deep dive into the sports world of our happy little rectangle.
And now, from the Kitchen Table Studio in West Central Greene County, Indiana, it's Nathan's Low Budget Sports Show.
Hi everyone, I'm Nathan Pace. Thank you for joining us. Let me be the first one to wish you a very happy Easter. We've got a lot of sports going on here in Greene County. Let's start off with the big story of the week. Linton senior guard Joey Hart being named an Indiana All-Star. Let's hear from Joey Hart after he was selected to the team.
It's just a cool experience. I mean, I'm getting to play with a lot of good players, and smaller schools don't get that opportunity a lot. Small school players don't, and I think it's just cool to represent Linton. We'll play the juniors, which is cool because I remember being a junior and playing the Indiana All-Stars. Okay. And we'll go to Kentucky and play, and then we'll play Kentucky and Indianapolis. So that we each have a fair kind of home court advantage.
You talked a little bit about for Linton. I mean, there's been a lot of good basketball players that have come through here, but it's hard for kids in this part of the state to kind of get noticed. I think guys in the last 10 years, like Austin Carazia, Kip Fuchers, and Hale, I don't think they really got consideration for All-Stars, even though they had good careers. How did you kind of get seen and noticed by people in the state?
I think if you're good enough, they'll find you, really. Winning's probably a major part in that. If you have a good team, then you're going to get noticed more. I grew my freshman year. I was about 6'3", and I shot the ball well, so I figured I have an opportunity to be pretty good at basketball because I really didn't know how good I could be. There wasn't a specific moment I remember, but I remember over time just gaining confidence and just developing into a player.
And anything that excited about playing against Kentucky or representing the state?
Yeah, I'm excited to represent the state, and I want to beat Kentucky. And I'm excited to play with some of the better players in the state.
Are there some that you've already played with before through maybe travel ball? Or?
Yeah, I played with some of them junior All-Star. I played with some with travel
That's
ball.
Right, yeah.
Get to play with AJ Lux again and Sam Orm. They both played on my travel team. Just excited to represent Linton.
Congratulations to Joey and his achievement there. Indiana All-Star will always be a big deal, and they'll be taking on Kentucky twice in the month of June. They'll also be playing the Junior All-Stars. It's a big deal for Linton. He's just the second Linton basketball player to get that award, the first since World War II. There was also some more basketball news in Greene County this week. Peter Combs from the Bloomfield Cardinals, he made his college choice, and he's going to be going to Upland, Indiana. It was all smiles for Bloomfield senior Peter Combs. Combs is going to play basketball at Taylor University.
I feel very blessed to have this opportunity. Really, it's a great opportunity to go play the game at the next level. Just the environment up there and the academics that it provides. I had a really good relationship with the coach and the teammates, and just felt like home up there.
Any favorite moment here at Bloomfield?
I've won a lot of games during my 4 years here, but probably winning back-to-back sectionals my final 2 years. That always be a special memory. With all my siblings being college athletes, I think it helped me recognize probably sooner than they did, like the work you need to put in to get to that level. And they gave me advice over the years to help me get to this level, and I feel very blessed having them in my family. Growing up in Bloomfield, it's a basketball town, and especially with a family like mine, basketball is something I was very involved with even when I was younger, going to Biddy ball and camps like that. But yeah, it's a special place to grow up.
Congratulations to Peter Combs. The Trojans are getting a big steal in him. Peter is a very talented basketball player. He could have gone, I think he should have gone to even a bigger school if they offered them, of course. He's definitely capable of playing at a higher level, and I think he's going to have a great impact on that Taylor University team. Let's talk about some Shakamak baseball, as it's that time of the year where the Baker baseball team takes center stage. What is it like to finally get out here and start playing games again?
It feels pretty good. We've got a lot of good days out here. We've got a lot of rainy days too, but every chance we get out here is good.
And what should the community know about your team?
think they should know that, we got a good team this year. We got a lot of older guys leading the way, and I think that, I think that them coming out to support us and being here at the games to watch, that'll, impact us in a major way.
How long did it take you guys to get over that Tecumseh loss? Do you guys still use it as motivation?
Oh, yeah. Ever since we lost, for me, I put it in the back of my mind, and that's one thing, that's a goal of mine this year is to get back at them, but not just them, to get back at every team, and, see how successful we can be this season.
That was Shakamak getting the win over North Davies there to start off 1-0 in SWIAC play. They got they got a shutout there, so congrats to the Lakers on that win, and they'll be very competitive once again this baseball season up there in Jasonville. But another team that's sure to be competitive will be the Linton softball team. I caught up with their seniors this week.
What was it like winning that sectional, and how did that kind of change things for the program?
I think it was really special. That team was really special, and we still have a lot of the same players. It was a really special moment, and for us to come back against a rival like Sullivan and take a win was really awesome.
So how do you guys hope to move forward from that?
I think we had a lot of returning players this year, but we also have some new players that are really good too, and I think that's going to help us. I think we have a really good chance of going far in the postseason this year, so I'm excited for that.
We're fun and really good, and everyone should come watch us.
Giving back to the community. I know a bunch of us went to the 4-H fair a while ago and helped pick up some stuff.
And finally, if there are a couple games that fans should come out to, what will be some of those games?
Anytime we're playing Sullivan.
Any SWAT game. Especially
yeah.
the SWAT game against North Davies this year. I think that'll be a really good game, along with Clay City as well. Those two games will be really good. I think they make it home this year, so.
Good to hear from the Lady Miners there. I think they split their games at Vincennes today in a tournament there. They'll be a threat to win that sectional again. So it'll be interesting to see what the Lady Miners can do this season. They've got some good talent there, and we'll have more about the Linton softball team in Tuesday's edition of the Greene County Daily World. Also, let's take a look back at this past week in Eastern Greene, where the Eastern Greene community rallied behind Dusty May in his NCAA tournament run at Florida Atlantic.
The Eastern Greene community came out Saturday night to support one of their own, in Dusty May, as he coached in the Final Four.
Well, some teacher friends of mine who are also alumni, we started talking last Saturday about what we were going to do to kind of watch it, and so a couple of the guys and girls were like, hey, why don't we try a watch party? And so it kind of turned into a watch party at the gym that Dusty played in back in high school, and it's just kind of formed over the week, and it's been a great week for us. The buzz in the community has been phenomenal. Everybody's excited, and this gym right now, there's just a ton of excitement as this game's going on.
I mean, what's it been like having all this media attention come into this gym this week?
It's been fun. It's good for Dusty to kind of look back on what he's done and where he came from, and we're just proud of him for what he's doing right now, and we're just rooting him on. I mean, the Tuesday was kind of crazy a little bit. We had multiple people in interviewing us, but I think the neatest thing was going back and looking at all the stuff from 95 and 94 when he was here, going back through the yearbooks, the newspaper clippings, talking about all the different stories when he played here. And I think that's the neatest part of it all. It's kind of bringing that old tradition back and talking about it. But I just remember sitting second row, watching him in the high school level and just enjoying watching him play basketball. Just that he's a great guy. He's as calm as he looks on the sideline, he is in person. And the family's always been phenomenal for Eastern Green, and we just wanted to show our support to the family, to Dusty, and root him on to a national championship. I mean, it's surreal, I think, right now. I think everybody's just kind of in the moment of just enjoying it. I think a lot of people looking back here in the next month or two are going to be like, wow, we got to experience that, and we got to experience it with him, even from a distance. We got to experience it. I think that's the neatest part. You know, it does bring the community together. This type of scenario, like there's people in that gym that I haven't seen in a long time, and so to see them come back and come back to the gym that a lot of us grew up in and graduated in, even it's been neat to kind of get everybody back and just kind of all together as a Thunderbird.
It's to Martin. With start time, get it back to Davis. With 5 to shoot, take it up.
Shout out to Nathan Martindale there. He's the middle school athletic director at Eastern Green. They really enjoyed that Dusty May run for Florida Atlantic, and it was definitely a fun night to see the community come together there. Well, let's get over to, well, first of all, thank you again to our sponsors, Team Ortho, accepting new patients. That's Dr. John Hammerstein there. If it weren't for Team Ortho, all these county teams would be, you wouldn't see all that many county teams playing sports at the competitive level that they do. They do an amazing job of fighting off all the injuries that these players get. And also to the Living Room Center with locations in Bedford and Bloomington. They are closed Sunday, but they'll be back open Monday and Tuesday. And so finally, it's that time again.
Nathan's somewhat interesting stat of the week.
Our stat of the week tonight is Linton baseball. In just one inning, they had 2 players get 2 RBIs in the same inning there. Pretty impressive. Those were Russell Goodman and Braden Husband. Let's see how they did it today.
There you go, little dog! Nice job!
Baseball team in Tuesday's edition of the Greene County Daily World. So we'll have Linton baseball, Linton softball, a story on Peter Combs, and we'll have some photos from Shakamak and Eastern Green on their baseball season so far in Tuesday's edition, and our scoreboard. It'll be a packed issue of county sports this Tuesday. Well, let me again say Happy Easter to you all, and thank you to our sponsors. We got the Team Ortho and the Living Room Center. Again, Happy Easter. We'll have more sports coming your way. I'm Nathan Pace. Thank you for watching Nathan's No Budget Sports Show. Have a great night, Greene County.